The captain has opted to bat first after winning the toss.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Good bowling. It beats them all, ends up. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the... That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. The bowler is looking furious. There's a short ball coming. Hammered away for four, good placement. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. That's high in the air. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Up in the air. He'd be disappointed with himself there. Good shot for a single. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. That's high in the air. Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. That's fiery from the bowler. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. You have such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favorite players. Up in the air. Taken by the fielder. Good catch. Impressed by the field sets by the captain is making the batsman play false shots. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Oh, that's picked up. And straight into the crowd for a six. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. Wonderful 50, and the crowd applauds. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Picked and deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Last ball coming up. In the air. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. End of the first inning. Won't be long before we resume this thrilling.